100%, mate. Right, you're on my YouTube channel as well now. Right, today on Zambo Television we are inspecting Sloanes. A beautiful... Is that a restaurant? A bar?
Bar and bistro.
A bar, Sloanes Bar and Bistro. Any idea when it was built?
1797.
You're joking. 1797. 1797. So it's a Glasgow institution. And it's lovely. We obviously had a lot of money in 1797. Eh? Look at that wood panelling. Smashing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stained glass windows, wood panelling. It's lovely.
The bases.
I just did an audio job in here because it was built in 1797, or because the management are tight. There's no lift. We had to carry everything up the stairs to get the equipment in. That's a pain in the backside. So I don't think there's any music in here. Right, great. Look at that. Now the floors are Glasgow in the background as well. So let's get out before I start playing tunes. Just lovely, isn't it? Right, that's the music on. Let's get out of here. And unusual in Scotland, we've had fabulous weather the past couple of weeks. Absolutely fabulous weather. You wonder why they don't make more of these little hidden gems in the town centre, don't you? Because it's a lovely little... I've noticed a lot of that. Shall we walk through the town and have a look at all the to-let signs? Yeah, this is lovely. Many times have I said lovely in this video. What an amazing environment. A hidden gem. And as we go out into the real world, that's smashing, isn't it? As we get out into the real world, we are slap bang in the middle. We are slap bang in the middle of Glasgow town centre on Argyle Street, the main shopping drag. You know what, for a Saturday afternoon, at 1 in the afternoon, it doesn't look too busy, does it? Right, so is that an empty shop? There's some buskers, let's go and check out the buskers. So, get the equipment in. I can't bring my van into the town because of the low emissions one. I had to borrow the car, park it over there, troll it across, in there, and up 3 flights of stairs. Now they'll give you, let's have a look at the exterior of the building. Isn't that just beautiful? Absolutely lovely. Smashing. Let's have a look at Glasgow demographics. Apparently there's an alien invasion hitting Scotland. And we've been overrun by people that want to eat our brains, steal our jobs and all our money. I'm not actually feeding them. Check this young man out. He's got the chops, eh? Right, he's got the chops. So the main shopping drag in the largest city in Scotland. Again, some of the architecture is lovely and some of it is absolutely shocking. Look at that Primark building. Because of the low emissions zone, I'm not in the town very often. Okay, what's happening up here? People waving flags, hoping they're going to stop a war. Good luck with that. Oh, I'm going to diverse. There's a guy, John Healy. So we went from Glasgow architecture, Sloanes bar, restaurant, bistro, to a bit of politics, schmolitics. So I'm not even going to call him a human being. Let's refer to him as a ghoul or a demon. So I was watching the news, which I try not to do. A lot of the time in my house, my family was turning the news off when it comes on, so I don't start ranting. So John Healy, I think he's the British Secretary of Defence. Now, like everything else with governmental institutions, you have to spin the word round. It's not the Ministry of Defence, it's the Ministry of Aggression and the Ministry of War, isn't it? So John Healy was on the television. He was in a BAE Systems factory, and he was saying how BAE Systems cannot keep up with the orders they've got for shells and military equipment, and how good that was for the British economy, right? Now that guy's a demon. Imagine singing the praises of making bombs to float a country's economy. Now, where are the bombs going? They're going to be bombing Yemen, they're going to be bombing Gaza, and they're going to be bombing... Where else are we bombing? Ukraine, the big one, isn't it? They've met a match over there that they don't know how to deal with. So, that's shocking, isn't it? Tam Shepherd, is that still even open? So, BAE Systems, the weapon sales are absolutely booming for them. Now, the two things that struck me were recently the Grangemouth oil refinery in Scotland was shut down. If you ask me, that's a plan by Westminster to scupper any ambition Scotland would ever have of being reindustrialised. They've now stripped us of the ability to refine oil. Scotland's the only part of the UK that's got any oil. So they shut down, they closed down Grangemouth oil refinery. The guy that owns it is a billionaire. He's one of the richest men in the UK. James Ratcliffe, I believe his name is. He's a rat, isn't he? So they shut down Grangemouth. Scotland produces oil. We now can't refine it. We have to depend on the 5 refineries in England to send petrol and diesel back up to Scotland. But they gave this guy Ratcliffe £600 million to build an oil refinery in the Netherlands, I think. Right, we would have to check that up. I'm spitballing and I never do the research in my videos that I should have to do. So, John Healy, the demon, the ghoul, is on saying how good it is for the British economy to make all these weapons to... I think the main place they're going is the Ukraine, because the Russians can outproduce us and everything, can't they? And their weapon systems are a generation better than anything NATO has. But he's down there pulling his tadger out, saying how this is great for the British economy. Now, the thing that popped into my nut was, who's paying for the weapons? The Ukraine doesn't have an economy. That country's on its knees. The Americans are paying all the bills. They're even paying for the Ukrainian police officers as well as the military and all this type of thing. So if BAE Systems are making hundreds of dough, where's the money coming from? Where is the money coming? Who's paying them? It's us, isn't it? So there's an interesting little philosophical slant. They closed down Grangemouth in Scotland, which can refine oil. Then they're jerking off to the fact that they're making a fortune from us sending weapons to blow arms and legs off of people in Ukraine Gaza and Yemen. You really couldn't make this stuff up. Anyway, I'm going to hang up at that. But it's all going down in the Zambo TV, really, isn't it? We've got the Sloanes bar, built in the 1700s. You've got your drummers, you've got your demographic breakdowns. I'm absolutely not seeing a lot of foreign hordes in these streets over here to eat our brains and steal our children. We've got a wee bit of geopolitics. We've got BAE Systems making a fortune while they shut down Grangemouth. And my advice to the people waving the flags, you're not going to get anywhere. A big part of the UK's economy is based on its military production, which is actually negligible. Nothing in the UK is owned by the UK. There was a thing they kept a steel mill open someplace in England, and the owner was Chinese, but it was called British Steel. So that gives you an idea of the level of outside ownership we have in our country and our economy. What's my advice to the people waving the flags? Go and sit outside MPs' houses. Go and visit MPs in their offices. Go and email them, write letters to them, picket where these people work. If John Healey is a demon, every Labour MP in Scotland is as big a demon as that guy is, you know. They're taking money out of our pockets to go and blow arms and legs off men in Ukraine, children in Gaza, and people in sandals in Yemen. And it has no benefit whatsoever to Scots people. Alrighty, tighty. Was that cheery? I don't know. Look at that weather. City comes alive, doesn't it? Right. Thank you all for watching. Bye.